Delta Goodrem, Casey Donovan, and Jon Forman.
Thank you everybody, and hello Delta, hello Casey, hello everybody here and right around Australia. Good evening and welcome to Australia Day Live 2022. We certainly are standing on solid rock right here at the Sydney Opera House.
We certainly are. That's right, John. We're celebrating Australia Day in this magical spot all us Aussies know and love, which was first known to its traditional custodians, the Gadigal people, as Tabagully.
Yes, and much like Uluru, this site here has been a place for ceremony, gathering and celebration. It's where Aboriginal people have sung, danced and told stories for many, many generations. And I know we are all deeply honoured to be here tonight on this sacred ground.
That's right, Delta, and we hope to continue in that same tradition this Australia Day, taking the opportunity to reflect, respect and celebrate our country's long, rich history and our strong sense of community which binds us all together.
That's right, Casey. We'll be doing so all evening tonight, showcasing this wonderful country of ours and its wonderful people, one of whom I'd like to introduce to you now. It's a big welcome to the very wonderful Mr. Jeremy Fernandez.
John, thank you. Delta, Casey, great to be with you here tonight. Celebrating.
Live from Sydney Opera House, this is Australia Day 2022. Now please welcome multi-platinum selling artist, Delta Goodrem.
Did it just for fun, but you run to paradise. And Jenny, I'll meet you at the grocery store. You don't need a friend when you can score, but you run to paradise. To paradise. That's right, they had it all worked out. You were young and dumb and you could never do wrong. That's right, they were so wise. Open your eyes up. Open your eyes up. You don't want anywhere. You don't want anywhere. Don't tell me this is paradise. to paradise.
Delta Goodrem, everybody! Oh, iconic song, iconic location, a magnificent vocal, and ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't read it in the news today, our very good friend Delta Goodrem, her name is ever so slightly longer now, she has some post-nominals, awarded an honour today in the Australia Day Honours. Delta Goodrem AM, we are so proud of you. Congratulations, absolutely wonderful.
Thank you so much, John.
All of your work, obviously, as a performing artist and all your philanthropy and your foundation.
Yes.
We're so grateful to have you here tonight. And would you please keep the applause going for the magnificent musicians of the Aussie Pops Orchestra?
What a way to get the show underway, but we're only just getting started. And we're all in for a great treat tonight. Keep an eye out over the quay for the mesmerising scenes on the water and overhead. We've got yachts, tugboats, jet skis, flyboards, pyrotechnics and parachuters. It is all certainly happening.
That is extremely exciting, Casey. And to accompany the magic happening over at the quay, we've also got a huge lineup of Australian talent joining us, Casey and myself performing this evening. We've got Mark Vincent, Josh Pitterman, more from the amazing William Barton, Country Voices, Amber Lawrence, Kirsty Lee Akers, Elise Simmons, and Hayley Jensen. Plus, I'm not finished, Aussie rock royalty Jon Stevens. Yes, founding member of INXS, the legendary Andrew Farris, here on this very stage.
That's an incredible lineup. I'm the only person here that I've never heard of. We'll also be joined by the magnificent singers from Kari, the Kumari dancers, the beautiful voices of the Vox Choir. They're helping us celebrate tonight, and they're taking social distancing to an extreme. They're way over the other side of the Sydney Opera House with a fantastic backdrop there of the Harbour Bridge over on the Northern Boardwalk. As well, we'll be hearing inspiring stories from inspiring community heroes from far and wide across the country. But for now, it's back to Jeremy Fernandez.
Thanks, John. Now,
An Australian.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Now it's time for a bit of a change of pace now. Along with opera, ballet is often performed at the Opera House, which brings me to our next performers. Out on the water, they might not be as supple or as gentle as true ballerinas, but they most definitely are graceful and smooth. And on the land, we're joined by young dancer Alexander Foon, who is recreating for us an iconic scene from the classic Aussie film Mao's Last Dancer. On the water and the land, it's the tug and yacht ballet. Wow, the tug and yacht ballet, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that phenomenal? It's always a highlight of the festivities here on Sydney Harbour. A magnificent performance there also by Alexander Foon from Macdonald College. Now, if you've done any regional driving, it would be remiss if you missed the amazing artwork painted on grain silos and water towers right across the country. And like every great masterpiece, there is always a story that goes along with it. From the crippling drought to raging bushfires and the far-reaching floods our regional communities have battled through it all, only to now feel the ongoing strain of the pandemic. So celebrating Australia Day is a timely reminder of another great quality about our great people, which is that we all come together and support one another, especially when times are tough.
Which is why we should all throw our support behind our mates in the country. And to tell us how we can do that in a practical sense is Grace Brennan from Bye From the Bush. Hi, Grace.
Hi.
Grace, life on the land is not all plain sailing. You're based in country New South Wales near Warren. How are things going there for everyone at the moment?
I think, like most people, it's a bit of a mixed bag at the moment. Where I am, it's just rain, it's beautifully green, the country looks amazing, and farmers have had a cracking season, so they're feeling pretty optimistic. But elsewhere, there's been too much rain at a bad time. And of course, in retail and hospitality and tourism, they've navigated some pretty difficult circumstances. But I think above all, one thing that the bush is used to is living with uncertainty, so we're pretty lucky to live where we live.
Well, it's an incredible project you started by From the Bush. It hit the right nerve at the right time in the middle of our worst drought and gave everyone in the city a chance to help rural communities.
Yeah, that's right. I think it united city and country at a time when the bush really needed some serious support. And just over 2 years on, we've generated millions of dollars for small business in the bush. And I hear daily from business owners whose lives have been changed from Bye From the Bush, and in turn they're changing their local community. So they might be growing their business, employing people, and really breathing new life into their small town. So it's having a lasting change, and it's all through the support of loyal customers who might buy a pair of earrings or a hat, and when they do, lovely ripple effects filter through rural Australia. It's wonderful.
Recovery is vital, and this pandemic, of course, is holding so much back. Hopefully, it'll be over soon.
Yes, fingers crossed. And when it is over, the bush will be here with open arms, ready and waiting. And please, have a look at Stay in the Bush. Come out here, get off the beaten track, stay a while and invest in the future of rural Australia. You really will not regret it.
Thank you so much, Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, Grace Brennan.
Thank you.
And on a night we are celebrating all the great things about our country, it wouldn't be Australia Day without a Farnsey classic. So please welcome back to our stage Casey Donovan, who's joined by my great mate, Australian musician, theatre star,
Australians
Jon
have
Stevens.
instilled in themselves through hard work and determination is inner strength, a quality we've all had to reach for over the last 2 years during the many tough times of the pandemic. And so to inspire us all to keep going and carry on, please welcome back to the stage with her hit, The Power. Put your hands together for the incredible Delta Goodrem.
Just do yourself a favor, you were your only savior. What would you do when faced with no choice but to turn around? And times you are alone, your heart is buffalo. Just close your eyes and feel this feeling. Power of the breath, it's got me on my knees, it's giving me the life. And I do believe that I can lie, giving up my pride, and I finally see. The power lives in me. The power lives in you. Yeah. Whatever reminds you, don't let it define you. Only one knows the time. Whatever you see, man, you know you can keep it. You're the one who moves on. Hello, everybody. Put your hands up in the air. Okay, sing it. Put them up, put them together. Yeah. We got the power. Let me hear that hand. Yeah. The power of the breath has got me on my knees. It's keeping me alive. I do believe it. But I've given up my pride, and I finally see. This time I believe that the power lives in me. Lifts me off my feet. It's keeping me alive in love. Power of my breath, got me on my knees. It's keeping me alive. I believe, giving up my pride, and I finally see. This time I believe, power lives in me. Power,
Delta Goodrem, everybody!
Oh, you want a selfie now?
Oh, how generous is that? Yeah,
We're just going to do a selfie.
Do the selfie. While you're doing the selfie, everybody...
It's a socially distanced one.
Put your hands together for our fabulous Kari singers who do such an amazing job. They are brilliant each and every year. The Kari organisation, the Kari Foundation do amazing things. I do want to take a moment, everybody, just to talk to you, Delta Goodrem AM. Just a little pinch yourself moment, because here you are, centre stage, surrounded by wonderful friends.
Yes.
You've got thousands of adoring fans here, millions more watching on television. And the life that you've led, that's led you to this point where you've just been recognised by your nation as one of our great Australians. You think back to the 15-year-old Delta with everything that was thrown at you at that age. Would you have dreamed that such a night would be possible?
Oh, for me, a moment like today, it makes me reflect and think, I'm just so grateful that you've taken me into your hearts and homes since I was a teenager, and that I'm just really grateful for the continued journey, and to be moved and inspired to continue to just bring music with my heart and soul, and be connected to this incredible country that I'm so proud to be here with. I don't think I made any sense then, John, sorry.
You're being very humble. I just also want to acknowledge, though, the work you've done for the charities over the years, especially for St Vincent's Hospital,
yes,
and raising money for cancer, and that's obviously very important.
Of course. We set up the Delta Goodrem Foundation. I had always been, it was a part of my intention from the day I got into music, was through love and light, and to be able to connect through, us connecting as human beings, and be able to make a difference in the world and make a change. And that started by going to Incredible Angels at St Vincent's, and they have been incredible, and the foundation has so much to bring to the world, I hope so.
Well, you are incredible. Thanks again, everybody. Delta Goodrem! Of course, as well as the Australia Day Awards, the citizenship ceremonies are a very important part of what happened today around Australia.
Australia has a distinct identity fueled by the vibrancy of the many cultures that we are made up of, which we highlight and celebrate together as one tonight. And as we are in a celebratory mood this evening, showcasing all that Australia is famous for, in the name of this stunning building, we should of course indulge in some opera. To echo out across our beautiful harbour, please welcome back to the stage Josh Pitterman, who this time is joined by the superb Mark Vincent. Celebrating the many diverse voices that make up our great country is what our National Day is all about. And it's now time to introduce another uniquely Australian voice. Leaving opera and poetry behind us, let's really turn this party up a notch with some rock and roll. Please welcome the one and only, it's Mr. Jon Stevens.
Please welcome Delta Goodrem and Jon Stevens.
I don't know what you want from me or what you think love ought to be. I want something that's open and strong as this country. Roads moving on from the mountain to the valley, from the ocean to the valley, from the highway to the river, one emotion to deliver, one heart, one way, one love, to shine but not to change.
Freedom is the song of the heart, the whistles in the wind, the light in the dark. Freedom, it's a reason to live. And after the rain, your kingdom is love.
I don't know why it takes so long to remember where I'm doing wrong. Never wanted to show my plan for another. Can't understand.
All I want is a fast thing through this crowd, but the decay won't take you. I want
A fantastic performance there by Delta Goodrem and Jon Stevens. Give it up for them, please. Another round of applause. Wonderful.
I got some money in my pocket. I got the cookies in mine. I got myself a couple tickets. See a rock and roll band. Come on, baby, let's get on your shoes. Gotta hear some sounds. Come on, baby, no, there ain't no time. Let me roll, 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 roll. Baby, baby, let your hair down. Riding down the highway, going to a show, stopping on the byway, playing rock and roll, getting round, getting stoned, getting beat up, broken bone, getting high, getting tough. I tell you, folks, it's harder than it looks. 'Cause it's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Said it's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Think it's easy to do one-night stands. Stop playing in a rock and roll band. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem.
and gentlemen, we've had a huge lineup of some of Australia's greatest entertainers join us in celebrating tonight. Would you please help us all thank our incredible performers, William Barton, Emma Donovan, Shane Howard from Gowanuk, Yumiri Kwayakari, Josh Pinnerman and Mark Vincent.
Please keep that applause going for Kirsty Lee Akers, Amber Lawrence, Elise Simmons, Hayley Jensen, the Kumari Dancers, from Arnhem Land, Jakapora Manyaran, and from the 12 Apostles, Isaiah Firebrace.
Also, a huge thanks to the legendary Mr. Jon Stevens and the one and only Andrew Barras from INXS, plus the fabulous Vox Sydney Philharmonic Choir and the Aussie Pops Orchestra, who are phenomenal.
Oh, thank you. Yes, also we have to thank our magnificent and multi-talented co-hosts, Delta Goodrem, Casey Donovan, and Jeremy Fernandez, whose jacket looks even better up close and in person. We hope that we have shared some optimism with you tonight for 2022 and shed a light on just some of the people that help make up one extra firework. That's exciting. Make up this great country of ours, Jeremy.
And finally, a very, very big thank you to the National Australia Day Council, the New South Wales Government, Destination New South Wales, and the ever-fabulous Jon Forman! What a party! And of course, our True Blue heroes who've been keeping us all safe for the past 2 years, our frontline workers right around Australia. We can't thank you enough.
Hear, hear. From all of us at Sydney Opera House, good night.